It makes sense given Battle Boots came out right after his release, but I don't know, I was shocked to see Ezio at the bottom 6 of all the characters in the game. I was just perusing the character select screen as you do, trying to figure out who I wanted to play, and I saw Ezio there, kinda didn't remember he even existed, and I'm not alone there, because his play rate, his pick rate, is less than 1%. It's at like 0.79. I feel like we all collectively forgot not only how busted he is, but how fun he can be. Gonna try to make this one a bit more casual, more laid back, shorter hopefully, because I know I said that last time and it turned out to be a bit crazy, so this is a bit of a repentance, hopefully. I got my orb back there and I can recover with this. Ezio has 3 spiking signatures. This one is often seen as like the weaker of the 3, but it has no recovery time, so that is really nice. And you see I just completely escaped there. Any character that has 3 spiking options, it's just bound to be fun, and 2 of them are even reversals. It's like you can be below them and then you reverse the edge guard and send them downward. I gotta reverse this edge guard or I am about to die. Fangwild. This is my first time playing on it since I took away the plans. It's looking a little weird. There's one of the SIGs right there, and they're dead. But you know what? We're gonna play a little bit more because I do want to get this down SIG to show that it kills on stage too. That's something nice about a couple of these SIGs. Not the sword end SIG. This one on stage is not gonna be as useful because you know, it's gonna spike into the ground. You lose some force. I missed the wall there a wee bit, but yeah, the sword down SIG, and I got you. Don't worry. Sword down SIG on stage. You can of course use it as a setup tool. That's kind of its primary purpose. We'll see if I can maybe dodge in here, but get one of these and then you get a setup into a potential combo kill. And then off stage, it's just got Mondo Force. We'll see if I can maybe bait them to come down really low, maybe go for a down air. That's not the right down air. I was thinking sight down air, and I guess unarmed down air works too if I was facing the other direction. Was not prepped and ready for that one, to be honest. I didn't think they would weapon toss, but maybe if I bait them down real low like this, against gauntlets, that's a very good idea. You should start doing that too. Second try. Yeah, so they're just dead. I didn't even hit them with the ground pound. That standard bit of force, very high. But yeah, in only a couple games, you can see why I really like Ezio. These signatures can do stuff that other characters really can't. And we'll see maybe if I can get this down SIG. This is over ambitious. It's exactly ambitious. I talked about this in the Zariel video, but because people don't play characters like this, that was meant to be a GC. I think I can still get away with it. That was also meant to be a GC. I'm very talented. The train of thought there is you can get away with a lot of stuff because people aren't familiar like with how this is gonna put you, and the hitbox and the step back is often something that tricks people. There's also some neat little tech with this orb down SIG that I've shown off in another video very briefly. Yeah, I've done it like 6 times this match. I think they're ready. I'll hold off to use it this match until they're in the red and it can KO. Hopefully, I mean it's Twilight Grove, so maybe things will literally never KO because it'll just bounce off the wall. But regardless, because of the leaf, it's quite interesting. You can also hold it way longer than people think. You can go off the ledge a little bit to escape punishment, and if you use it off like a little mini ledge, you can also like kind of hit the ground sometimes, kind of not hit the ground. Unfortunate. Redemption. Thank you, wall. But yeah, characters like Ezio, like Zariel, like I mentioned, they'll always have neat little tricks. Wow, it actually sent them way further down than I thought. So I went for a down air instantly to be like, oh, they're gonna try and jump, and they did that dodge again. Unfortunately, I was a bit too far out there, but you can see the power that just covering the dodge in, and then it's pretty safe. If you use it right here, I mean, it's gonna spike off stage. Are they like dead? You see what I mean when I said he's a little, you know. The craziest thing is this SIG has gotten some pretty significant nerfs. On release, it was even way better. That they're not gonna dodge in there. That is way too far. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, now is my chance. They're in the red. They're getting a bit antsy about the KO. Don't die. I am the worst helper in the world. It's all good. I'll just do it this game. In fact, I will do it right now. We'll see. I'll try to get them back on the slip of the stage here. I will try to pretend that I'm going off stage, and then they'll want to edge guard me by the lip, and then I'll be able to do this jumpy, jumping. Little janky. My vocabulary clearly is expanding the more time I spend on the Flash game. Remember when I said this video was going to be like calm and neutral and not dumb at all? I don't know if I can keep that promise. The most wild thing here is I've talked so much about Ezio's signatures so far, I haven't even shown off his best one. This is a trap. This is a trap. Yep. Like, yeah, sword nsig, it was pretty great. Take a look at the hitbox of this thing in training mode, you'll see what I mean. It's so good, you don't even need to hit it for it to kill, apparently. But really, it is a pretty great move. The priority, fantastic. I mean, that comes from the hitbox, and like you see up there, it jumps, it also covers far down below, spiking at an angle, of course, on sword, you can clean up so easily. All that is great. And then the down sig, I've sung the praises of this, I've shown off the praises of this so much. They're not even the best 6. It's the orb nsig. That move is just absurd. But it's crazy that you can have this much fun and this much utility and variety. And the one time that I do the GC timing, I do it like way too late, which is interesting. GC side zig here, Sair, GC down. I don't have dodge. I made a bit of a boo-boo there, but that's okay. Look at that. It's gonna kill from all the way back there. Yeah, this orb nsig far and away Ezio's best signature. It was like top 2 orb sig in the game, and it's not 2. GC? Yep. For those of you like me who have not played at all of Ezio Great Grammar, haven't given him, you know, a little bit of a sniff, you might be wondering about his other absurd move. I'm talking about the orb side sig. That move on release, this is dangerous. This I thought I was gonna get recovery. I lived. This one did get pretty sizable nerfs. I mean, the nsig got nerfed too, but like not nearly to this extent. I'm gonna end light as fast as I can. I mean, you heard me mashing. It took a while to do anything. That's a lot of recovery time. I guess it makes sense. I mean, this move was absurd, but yeah, you can just get absolutely punished for it now. So you got to use it in the right spot. You can use it to GC recovery still, and it still has some good priority, some good distance, but nowhere near the oppression that I thought I was gonna get recovered. That it wasn't in the last in the patch. I want the bomb. The things I do for gadgets, it's crazy. I'm actually so excited for this for the upcoming boomerang and the idea that they're adding new gadgets. It's like the most excited I've been for anything in Brawlhalla in such a long time, which is crazy because it's the most like stupid casual thing in the world, but I don't know. Like, what am I doing? Let me just get the kill. That move actually got buffed. More dash impulse, I believe, is part of it, and then also some recovery time, maybe? I don't actually know, but that move is better than the orb side sig now, which is crazy, because on release, it was like night and day. We'll see if I can maybe get a reversal there. Look at the priority. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about there? It hits below, it hits above. I am once again recommending to check out the hitbox in training mode. It's a bit absurd. I haven't played orb in a really long time. Orb got like nair buffs, so it's in a great spot right now. Maybe I should play some more orb. I'm feeling, it's feeling nice. Unarmed. Not so much. And then I just start like looking at gadgets and tossing them in the air and then waiting for them to come here so I can walk into it. And the explosion is only active for 1 frame and they were not in the right position. And that's okay. Look at that nsig power. I'm gonna die. I'm actually going to die. Maybe I should use that sword side sig more. I dodged into that. Somehow I didn't get hit though. Thank you, Koji, for the skinny hitbox. And do I have time? Oh, what is that throw? I am dead now. No! Could I have one there with a proper edge guard or any edge guard at all? Yeah, but you know, we're having a good time. Guys, I'm crying. I'm crying inside interiorly. I cannot handle this pressure. You know what? I think it's time for some personal redemption. I said it. Slide charge this move. And is it going to kill? It almost did. I saved them. I'm in trouble. Well, they DC'd, so... Does it really count? I don't think so. I don't think I can give that to myself. This will be it, though. This will be a game of focus and of tranquility, I believe is a proper word. I do not know. How can you expect me to stay composed and try to play normally when this is happening? You know what I mean? Is it just Ezio? Is that the answer to this? They didn't dodge at all. They're gonna sig. Dodge. It was a dodge, but the platform made it a dash. And they're just dead. I tried to help. And this is what happens. This was supposed to be a game of focus. I deviated for but a second, and I was immediately punished for it. Is that not? Look, you see how I was able to get the you see how I was able to get the combo there, and then Kaya didn't die because it's Kaya. But it was stratagetic, and you can never take that away from me. Never. I've learned my lesson, okay? It's much like the world of Assassins, no mercy. You see the active frames on that? I'm singing the praises of Ezio a lot, which makes sense because this is a video about singing the praises of Ezio. But it's making me lose my goal here, my focus. All these transgressions are not going in my favor. They're gonna like GC down like it really. You know, I can see like in my head that it's gonna happen, and then I'm like not taking the proper steps to do anything about it. One stock of pure focus. Are you ready for this? Absolute pure silence on my end. I'm not gonna say any words, I think. In order to maintain the focus, I should probably What am I doing? I blacked out for a second there. I actually can't help myself. Like it's an addiction. It's a problem. I'm gonna, please. Do you think this will hit over the ledge? Yes, it will. You know the best part about that, or I should actually say it's the worst part about that, is I didn't die first. Like, I was rewarded for my bad behavior, and this is coercive cycles in parenting. You really want to avoid those. You see how I baited the jump there and then completely missed because I was not ready, but I did. It was solid. It was solid. Catch the dodge there. You gotta get these things away from me. Like, I cannot help it. And I'm getting rewarded. I'm getting rewarded for it. This is the problem. This is the problem. I just gotta have more games where I throw away free edge guards for bombs. That's the answer. I should probably just either nsig or downsig there. We'll see. Against Lance, yeah, you can cover so much with that. And deceased. I do want this one to be shorter. So you know what? This will be the last game. No matter what, I gotta I didn't there. I gotta end it off on this one. And it's against a Teros named I Can't Decide, which is perfect for my state of mind. I can't decide whether to continue this charted course, this path that I know, or a path of ease and of comfort or discomfort or uncomfort, or is it a down? It's going. They're down. They're going way down.